Want to know the best high interest savings account in Canada? In this video, I'm going to show you 5 different high interest savings accounts insured by CDIC that you can use today. What's up, you guys? Josh Tavares from TNR Wealth Strategies, certified legacy real estate investment advisor, all things personal finance and real estate investing here on our channel. Remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and even jiggle the notification bell so you can get updates on our newly uploaded content. If you're tired of losing money in your savings account and getting less than 1% return, it's time for you to look into some of these high interest savings accounts where you'll beat inflation, make some money, and some of the top financial gurus in the Canadian space have already begun to start using some of these digital online high interest savings account, and now it's your turn. All the selections mentioned in this video today are all CDIC insured, which means that any amounts that are $100,000 or less will be insured on these savings accounts. I've got to give a shout out to RateHub and CDIC for providing the information on all these banks to make sure that they are CDIC approved, and to provide a lot of the information alongside with the research that I conducted myself personally. So good stuff on the research, guys. Also, keep in mind that most of these banks are digital, which means there's no brick and mortar locations to usually go to. A lot of it is all done on your phone, on your computer, e-transfers and whatnot. That's why everything tends to have a higher rate as well as little to no e-transfer fees involved. All right, let's get started. Number 1, Oaken Financial High Interest Savings Account. Oaken is owned by the parent company Home Trust. Their high interest savings account provides a 2.3% interest rate and comes with unlimited withdrawals. One great thing with this as well is that it has no minimum amount needed to open up this account. Interest is accumulated daily and paid out monthly. So let's say a $5,000 amount into the account would actually end up giving you about $115 annual. The Oaken Financial High Interest Savings Account also comes with unlimited e-transfers as well. You're able to check out all your balances, all your different accounts in a matter of a couple of clicks online, whether it be your phone, your tablet, your computer, any digital mean. Just like all the mentions in today's video, it's a great way to match and beat inflation when you're able to make a little bit of money without having to throw your money into high volatile stock environment. I know recently my index funds have kind of gone up and down, up 100 here, down within a couple of months or so. So I see it's very volatile, where with this, it's not as high as a return. However, it's a lot more stable and you're going to generate that income every month. Just as an add-on, Oaken, out of all the banks that we mentioned today, has the highest GIC return rate. Between a 1 to a 5 year, they range from 2.7 to a 3% return. Number 2, Alterna Bank High Interest eSavings Account. Alterna Bank is part of the Ottawa-based Alterna Savings and Credit Union. The High Interest eSavings Account provides a very competitive rate of 2.3%, one of the best ones around in Canada. The Alterna Bank High Interest eSavings Account has no fees, unlimited transactions, and deposits between accounts. Their clients can use free unlimited e-transfer, move funds around to different accounts. The limitation allows their clients to leave their money parked into their own savings account to continue to build upon the interest and not have to move it around to different banks. An incentive for their clients is that these accounts can actually be registered as an RRSP or also as RIFs here in Canada. Alterna Bank is one of the few banks on this list here that actually provide services to those in Quebec. Number 3, EQ Bank Savings Plus Account. For years, EQ Bank has provided some of the highest, most competitive rates in any savings account around in Canada. The EQ Bank Savings Plus Account provides clients 2.3% interest, just like many of the different banks on this list here today, to the respective clients. This account, there is no minimum account balance needed. It is free, as well as unlimited e-transfers within the different accounts through EQ Bank. Just as we mentioned earlier, EQ Bank is a digital-based banking system in which you're not going to get a debit card, you're not going to get other types of products you'd get from brick and mortar locations. You're going to get your access information online and be able to mobilely move around and move your funds around through your digital accounts. So with many of these banks, I highly recommend you open up a checkings and a savings. The reason being is that with some of these digital platforms, you'll actually get charged for every time funds come into the savings, even if they're not leaving the account. But by opening up a checking account, putting the funds in there, and then transferring from your checkings onto your savings, you're actually going to be reducing the ability of getting charged by the bank, which is great because those $1, $2, $3 transactions over time really add up. Also to mention that with EQ Bank, they have a very easy to use mobile app, and they've actually won a Rate Hub Award for one of the best high interest savings accounts. Unfortunately, EQ Bank does not provide service to residents of Quebec. Some of these digital platforms I've noticed don't actually operate in Quebec, but there's some of them that do. So if you're from Quebec, I highly recommend that you go about doing some research, seeing which ones work best for you. Comment below the high interest savings account that you have. It can also be a regular savings account. So remember guys, comment below. Number 4, Motive Financial Savvy Savings Account. Motive Financial is an extension to the Canadian Western Bank and provides their services online to their clients with no brick and mortar locations. Motive Financial Savvy Savings Account has the highest out of the first 3 that we've mentioned, with a 2.8% interest rate, in which anything under the first $100,000, you're gonna get a 2.8% return. Anything after that is 0.25. And I think that's highly due to the fact that anything over 100,000 is not insured under CDIC. With this account, the rate posted is what you're getting. This is not promotional. This is not a loss leader getting you in the door. This is exactly what you're going to get. By putting $5,000 in the account, you're getting $140 annual, which is essentially $11.66. It doesn't sound like a whole bunch, but if you were to put that same $5,000 into one of those, top 5 Canadian bank high interest savings account at about 0.8 or 1%, instead of getting 11 cents or $11, sorry, you'll probably be getting about $4, $3. I'm personally in the process of opening my Motive Financial Savings account as we speak right now to get that sweet 2.8% interest rate. Once again, sorry for those who reside in Quebec. Motive Financial does not operate in Quebec, however, does operate in Ontario and all the other Western banks, and I believe Northern banks as well. Number 5, Manulife Bank of Canada Advantage Savings Account. Manulife Bank of Canada Advantage Savings Account is the only savings account on this list that's actually in the 3% range, but it comes with a kicker. With the Manulife Bank of Canada Advantage Savings Account, you're getting 3.25 for the first 182 days. After that, you're only getting 1.5%, which is the lowest overall, but they're banking on the fact that they're providing 3.25 to get a lot of people in the door, and then hoping that people just stick around and take on the 1.5% interest rate. Manulife Savings Account is the only one on this list today where you need a minimum of $1,000 in order to receive that 3.25% interest rate and qualify for the account. With this account, there is no free unlimited transactions or deposits. It's gonna cost you $1 every time and $1.50 every time you go to an ATM machine. Luckily for those who reside in Quebec, Manulife does operate in Quebec. As we listed, Manulife Bank of Canada Advantage Savings Account is the only one on this list that has 3%, in which after 182 days, you're gonna go down to 1.5%. So all in all, it's not the greatest choice. I just left it as the last just because it had the highest rate at any point. I highly would recommend that Motive Financial, probably one of the best ones, if not the best one on this list with the higher rate, and it's not promotional. But you never know, maybe you're able to get with Manulife and they're able to give you some perks on perhaps life insurance and whatever types of products and services they can provide. So maybe the savings account is something that you could personally lose on to get a benefit down the road by acquiring other services through Manulife, and maybe get some other perks that, like I said, you only get in the 1.5% interest rate after a certain time frame, but maybe you're able to get some other, line of credits or get an enhancement on your life insurance or whatnot. So it's a good idea that if you're with them, maybe to shop around, learn what they have, and see if there's something you can benefit from it. There you have it. 5 Canadian high interest savings account, which you can use to not only beat inflation, but make money too. Question: are you looking to save towards retirement? If so, I've created a video on this where I give you different strategies that you can use to save for retirement quicker and you can get to your financial independence in a much sooner time frame. So remember, click on the link down below. I provided a link in the description. So remember, watch it, provide some engagement, smash that like button. Also, if you want to join a community of like-minded people, go on to our TNR Wealth Strategies account, join. I post personal finance and real estate investment topics on there. So feel free to check it out and continue to engage with those in the community. If this video was helpful, remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and even jiggle the notification bell so you can get updates on our newly uploaded content. If you want to learn more of the same type of content, click up here, click down here, learn more about personal finance or real estate investing.